We're now going live to ANews newsroom where Saida Zahidova will be joining us. Hello, Saida. How are you? Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. Hot topics now. What are these main, with President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and Biden meeting right now? What are the main topics that they're talking about, and what needs to be sorted out straight away?
There are so much on the table, to be honest. Like the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan is meeting with United States President Biden, and of course it's going to be a very strategic meeting. We are very Turkey is very positive about that meeting, but of course it's also very crucial for the bilateral cooperation for the coming period, not only for Turkey, also for the Middle East, for Russia, and for with China as well. Like we know that the leaders came, met physically in the NATO meeting today in Brussels, and it is world is right now focusing on the Biden meeting with President Erdogan. Of course, there are some important issues, as you said, that we need to mention. It's one of the important issue is going to be terrorism. Because Turkey has been fighting with terrorism for a long time, and it's been always mentioning that they've been left alone in many areas, while NATO allies supposed to be supporting Turkey and creating a safe zone in Syria. Unfortunately, that is not happening. Another important issue is the cyber attack, which is also on the table. Let's see how it's going to be mentioned, how it's going to be sorted out. The third one is going to be disputed technologies. As you know, that the many countries are using the different technologies, especially China is using artificial intelligence, which is going to bring a new changing of the warfare in the future. And of course, the role of proliferation of nuclear weapons. This is also important topic will be discussed by the leaders, especially between Biden and President Erdogan. But we have another issue is the climate change, which will be on the table. But of course, I need to mention that President Erdogan will also discuss about the humanitarian crisis in Syria, which needs to be sorted out. What Turkey is thinking is that the United States is undermining the issue of terrorism, which needs to take more attention from the NATO allies. And this is most of the things that they will discuss. Of course, S-400 is on the top of the agenda.
But, Saida,
this meeting is going to be...
Saida, yeah. I mean, they only have like an hour window here, really. I mean, they don't really... There's a lot of things. What do you think they'll prioritize? What's at the top of the subject? I mean, is it Libya? Is it Syria? Is it the S-400s? Is it regional security? With your expertise, what do you think the priority things are right now?
Of course, the priority is Afghanistan issue. As you know, the United States Army is withdrawing from Afghanistan, and Turkey, as a NATO member, will stay in Afghanistan. Of course, the Biden administration, while they're stepping back from Afghanistan, the Turkey agreed to guard the Kabul airport. Of course, the details and the contents, probably one of the main issues that needs to be sorted by two administrations between Ankara and Washington. Another hot topic, as I mentioned before, is terrorism. Turkey has reportedly called on its allies to fight together to the PKK and YPG terrorist organization in Syria, and which threaten Turkish national security and regional stability. So the Biden administration actually, if they want to sort the problem out with Turkey, they need to address this issue and try to sort this conflict with Ankara. And
but do we think, allies, do we think, sorry.
Need to create...
Sorry, Saida, sorry, I know. You get on, and I love your passion.
No worries.
Thank you very much for joining me today here on ANews. But do you think that this is going to be a balance between, is this going to be like a bargaining tool? Because Biden has always been sort of like not really talking about the terrorism factor in North Syria. Is President Recep Tayyip Erdogan going to be able to use this? Look, by saying, look, I am going to look after Kabul, leave Kabul to me as the airport, but you need to remove the terrorists. You need to stop supporting terrorists in North. Is this a bargaining chip, do you think?
Turkey is the second strongest army to NATO ally, and if United States wants to resolve the conflicts with Turkey over Afghanistan, they need to bargain with Turkey, because Turkey has more say in that area, because of course it's on the table. It's going to be discussed with President Erdogan and Biden. We still don't know what is going to be the outcome of this meeting, but hopefully there will be. It's going to be interest of Turkish national security.
Okay, great. My final question to you, or not my final question, probably lots of questions, but it's good to have someone with your expertise in the region.
Actually, we need to mention the S-400 as well, if we have time.
Sure, please do. Go ahead. Tell us about the S-400 deal.
I just left this conversation at the end of the topic because it's a very, very important topic. It's been on the table for a long time, and this is one of the reasons that Washington and Ankara cannot get a solution on this issue, and it's been weakened the relationship between two administrations. It is the toughest topic, to be honest, and the Turkey purchase of the Russian S-400 created new dimension in the page of this relationship. Washington sees this as it's against the commitment of NATO, but Turkey needs to secure its border and secure its national defense system. And Turkey tried to buy F-35 from the Patriots from United States, but unfortunately they're not even the part of the Biden administration could not even agree with that issue. And Turkey went to China buying Chinese defense system, but of course there was no other option to search for another portfolio, which is Russia is one of the countries that could sell the S-400. Turkey tried Patriots and other stuff, but of course the portfolio has to be extended. Turkey is already, the important thing is here that Turkey is already bought the S-400. So, and the deal has been concluded. What Ankara is trying to do is express that they want to sort this problem and find a common solution with Washington and Biden administration. But that doesn't mean that Turkey will give up its defense system. Of course, it will. This defense system is not only protecting Turkey, but also protecting NATO allies. So Turkey is trying to create a communication zone with the United States, also with NATO allies. But we will see, as I said before, how the outcome it will be and how the problem will be sorted out. But for sure, the S-400 issue is not going to require many further meetings with Biden administration.